Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Explanation. So in this video tutorial I'll be discussing about file handling, that is old question bank solution, that is part 2. So yesterday I discussed about file handling, that is theory portion part 1, and today I'll be discussing about the problems, that is examples or C programming, okay, or programs. So these are some of the programs that has been asked from year 2075 to so I have taken the questions from 2066 to 2075. So if you have any other questions rather than this, then you can ask me in comment box, and I'll be discussing most frequently asked questions. Okay, so these are the repeated questions also. Also, I want to inform you that I have created a new playlist, that is old question bank discussion. So you can go there and find all the old question related videos. Okay, so fine, let's start from question number 1. So the question number 1 is, write a program to read the information of a file named data.txt and write its content to another file which is record.txt. Okay, so these questions they have asked in 2072 Chaitra. So okay, so let me discuss this. Fine, so what they have told you, to open two files. Okay, so first of all understand the question before answering it. So they have told you to open two files, that is data.txt and one is record.txt. So if you read the question, you will know that data.txt we have to read the content. Okay, so we should open this in read mode, and record.txt, in this file we have to write the content, so we should open this in write mode. Fine, so I'll start from has include. Okay, so void main. So what we'll do is I'll create a file pointer. Okay, so let me create two file pointer. One is fd and one is fr. Next I'll be creating character. Okay, so I'll be reading this character one by one, and I'll be copying, reading it from file and writing it in the another file. Okay, so first fd is for fopen. Okay, so I'll open this data.txt file in which mode? In read mode. Okay, so take care of this mode, otherwise you'll not get marks. Next I'll open another file, okay, which is record.txt, and I'll open this in write mode. Fine, so I have opened my two files, that is data file in read mode and record file in write mode. Okay, so while it is true, while 1, it means that while it is true, what we'll do, we'll get C fd, that is we'll read the character from file. Which file? Data.txt file. Okay, fd denotes txt file, data.txt. So we'll read the characters from this file and copy it in ch. Okay, one by one. And next it is, if ch equals to end of file, it means that while reading in file, if we will reach the end of file, if ch equals to end of file, what we'll do, we'll break this statement. Okay, we'll break this statement. I'll write here, else what we'll do, we'll put ch in fr. It means we are putting this character which we are reading from. Okay, it is like this. This is data file, this is record file. So I am reading this character by character. So one character I read this, I stored this in ch. Okay, until we are reaching this end of file, what we'll do, we'll write the same ch in record file. So put c, it is used to put or write in record file. Okay, so put c ch fr. Okay, so this is writing the character in file, and this is reading the character from file. Okay, so I'll close my loop in this way till the condition is true. It is going to write it. Okay, next what I'll do, I'll close this data file and I'll close my record file. Fine. So this is the concept for this program. So they have asked this in 8 marks, okay, or I think they have asked this in 6 marks followed by 2 marks theory. Okay, so this theory I discussed yesterday. Okay, so in this way you can solve the program. Fine. Let's go to the next question. So next question is, write a program to read the name, roll number of 48 students from user and store them in a file. If the file already contains data, your program should add new data at the end of the file. Okay, so see this, okay, this portion, don't get confused. So they have tricked the question. Okay, so in this you should take care of in which mode you want to open the file. Okay, so what they are telling is your program should add new data at the end of file. Okay, so which mode allows you to write the data at the end of file? It means that without erasing the previous file, you have to append it. Okay, so remember, in this program we have to open the file in append mode, not in write mode. If you'll open the file in write mode, what happens? It will erase the previous content, but they are asking you to add new content at the end of the file itself. Fine. So this was the trick in this question. Otherwise this question is very easy. Okay, so let's discuss it. Fine. So question number 2 we have. So what they are telling, read name and roll number of 48 students. Okay, so I'll start with include stdio.h. Okay, so void main. So next what I'll do, I'll create a file pointer. So file star fp. Okay, so I'll character name. Again I will declare my roll number. Okay, also I'll declare a variable I for loop. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll open the file, fopen. Okay, so my file name was, I think, student.txt. okay, so remember in which mode I have to open this file. I have to open this file in append mode because I have to add the new content. Now I have to, what I have to do, I have to write the name and roll number of 48 students they have asked me. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll continue from here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll use a loop for I equals to 1. Okay, I less than equals to 48, I plus plus. Fine. So what I'll do, printf enter name. Okay, so gets name. Next printf enter roll number. Okay, so scanf %g address of roll number. Okay, so in this way we'll read the name and roll number. Now we need to write this name and roll number where? In the file. Okay, so what is the syntax for writing mixed value? Okay, so I discussed yesterday. So it is f printf. Okay, don't get confused. So f printf fp. Okay, so this way I'll write name equals to %s, comma roll equals to %g. Okay, and here I'll write name comma roll. So this is the syntax. Okay, so after that I will close my file. Okay, so remember to close the file, always close the file. Fine. So this is the program for question number 2. So this program they have asked for 8 marks. Okay, so this was very easy. Only the confusion part was this mode. Fine. So let's go to third question. Okay, so third question is, write a program to display the record in sorted order. Okay, we have to display a certain record in sorted order, and sorting is performed in ascending order with respect to the name using data file concept. Okay, so we have to perform a sorting, and this sorting should be performed in the with respect to the names. Fine. So let's see how this can be solved. Okay, so I'm going to the program portion. So you can solve this in different ways. Okay, so I'm using one method, you can use some other method to solve this. I'm just giving you the trick how to solve this. Okay, so third number question. Fine, so there are 10 names in the data file. Okay, they are written in the already existing file. Okay, so we are assuming that there is a file where they have already written 10 names. Fine, so we have to open this file. So if we have already present file, there is a file already present, and if you want to open this, we'll open this in R+ mode. That is, first we'll read this file and then we can write in this file. Okay, so R+ mode will be opening. So here I'll has include stdio.h. Fine, so void main. Okay, so I'll declare a pointer and I'll declare a string. Okay, so they have asked me so what I'm assuming 10 students. Okay, so 10 and 25. Okay, so this indicates the number and this indicates the length of string. Another, I am using a temporary variable which is also of string type or character type, you can say. Next, I am using two variables integer type for do. So I'll open this file. So this file is already present there. So I'll suppose I'll write abc.txt. Okay, so I'll open this in R+ mode as it is already present. So I'll open this in R+ mode. So for I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay, f scanf. Okay, fp percentage s stri. Fine, so this is the syntax for fscanf. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm writing. Okay, what I'm doing, I am reading this 10 strings. Okay, I am reading this 10 strings from file. Okay, so I have assumed that there are already 10 names in this file, so I am reading these 10 names using fscanf function. Fine, so after reading, what we have to do is we have to sort this. Okay, so for this, what I'll do, I'll use, so I'll be writing here for I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. For j equals to I plus 1, j less than 10, j plus plus. Okay, so if string compare, I'll be comparing this string I and string j, that is first string with second string stri, and this is the syntax of string compare. strj, this str is greater than 0. Okay, so this is the syntax. Fine, so strcpy temp, I'll write stri strcpy. I'm copying this string I to temp, then string j to I, and again strcpy temp to string j. Fine, so in this way I have sorted this. Okay, so there will be, I think there will be 1 2 3, there will be 3 curly braces here. Fine, so after this, what I'll do, I have sorted this. So finally what I'll do, I'll print it. Okay, so I'm writing this portion here. Let me write this portion here. the printing portion. Okay, so finally I'm going to print that. So for I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, puts str I. Okay, so finally I'll close my file. So I've closed fp and end. Okay, so this question they have asked for 8 marks. Okay, so I hope you understand this. So simply it is very simple program. I have assumed there are 10 names in this file. So I'm opening that file in R+ mode. So after that I'll be reading the 10 names from this file using fscanf function. After that I'll be sorting these names, okay, in ascending order using string compare and string copy function, and finally I'll be printing the names one by one. Okay, so let's go to next question. So I'm just discussing the concept, okay, how to solve this. I'm assuming that you already know how to sort the files. Fine. So next is question number 4, that is write a program in C to read integer from the user until the user says no. After reading the data, write all the odd numbers to a file named odd and all the even numbers to a file named even. Fine. So we have to open 2 files, odd.txt file and even.txt file, both in write mode. Okay, so let's go to the program portion. Okay, so until the user says no, we have to read the integer, and we have to separate the odd number in odd.txt and even number in even.txt. Okay, so again this is I think this is very good question. So they have asked this in 2074 Aswin. Okay, so let's start this. Okay, so I'll just, okay, in previous question I think I missed this include string.h, okay, because I have used string compare and string copy function, so there we will use string.h. Okay, so include that. So include stdio.h. Fine. So let's start. So void main. Okay, so I'll create an array. Fine. And then a counter, and sorry, it is comma and a counter, and then an integer I. So I have also created a, okay, so this is a string called yes. Okay, so that is for checking the condition until the user says no. For that I am creating this character which stores yes. Now I'll be creating a file pointer. Okay, for even number I'll use fe, and for odd number I will use fo. Okay, so fo equals to fopen. Okay, so file name is odd.txt. I'll open this in write mode. Okay, so in each, while opening the file you can check the condition. Okay, like if fo equals to null. Okay, so it is printf file cannot be open. So include this portion in all, while opening the file include this portion. Okay, so exit 1. Fine. Again I'll opening another file. I'll opening the another file which is feven. Okay, fopen. I'll open this even.txt. Again this I'll open in write mode only. Okay, so there is a semicolon after that. Again the same code, that is if fe is equals to null, printf file cannot be open. Okay, so include this in all the file while opening. I think in previous file also we have to include this. So include this in case there is some error, so it will be returning this message, file cannot be open. So it is used for handling the error in file. Okay, so exit 1. Fine. So in this way I have opened 2 files, one is odd file and other is even file. So I'll be rubbing this. I hope you have done till now this portion. So next I'll be dubbing this and I'll continue with the other portion. Okay, so next is do. I'll use do while loop. Okay, so do, what we'll do, we'll enter the number till the user wants to enter another number. Okay, so what I'll do printf enter a number. I'll ask the user to enter a number. Okay, so I'll use scanf to read the number, that is %d address of A. Okay, so here I'll be using one, I think I declared C initially. Yes, C equals to 0, so I'll be using this C++. Okay, so in this way I'll be reading the number. So again I'll ask the user, okay, do you want to enter another number? I'll ask the user. Fine. So scanf %s, okay, address of ch. So I'll use a, so in this way I can write here no or yes. So I'll use the condition like this, while string compare, okay, ch and no. It means that if the user enters no, so it will compare it. Okay, it will compare it while it is not equals to 0. So you know that string compare function, if I'll enter here no, so it will compare no, and the value will become 0. Fine. So in this way, till the user enters no, what we'll do, we are going to read the file, and the moment the user enters yes, so what it will do, it will return false value and will get exit from this loop. So in this way it is going to read the values. Fine. So this is the portion for our condition question, that is till the user asks the user to enter the number. So I'll clear this. So next what we'll do, we are going to write the even number in even.txt and odd number in odd.txt. Okay, so for I equals to 0, I less than c, I plus plus, okay, if ai mod 2 equals to 0, so what I'll do, I'll write printf fe in even.txt. What I'll do, I'll write %d ai, that is all the even number. Else what I'll do, fprintf, that is I'll write in odd file. Okay, I'll write in odd file all the odd number. Finally I'll close my even file and I'll close my odd file. Okay, fine. So in this way you can solve. So I'm just discussing the concepts. Okay, you can, after this concept you can easily solve the problem. So find this question also, they have asked for 8 marks. Okay, next let's go to another question. So question number 5, it is, write a program in C to read the following information for 96 students, that is student name, student roll number, marks obtained. Record all the data in ioe.txt file, and program should print the roll number and name of students who have obtained greater than or equal to 40 marks, it says. Okay, so simply what we have to do, we have to record all the data in a file called ioe.txt, and those students who have secured marks more than 40, we have to print the information of that particular students only. Fine. So this question they have asked for 8 to 10 marks. Okay, and this question has been asked in 2069 ASAR, and this is, I think this is a repeated question, so they have also asked later on. So let's solve this. Fine. So okay, so I'll start from here. As include stdio.h. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create a structure of a student. Okay, so I'll create a structure of a student here, which will include the name, roll number and marks of student. Fine. So struct student, so it will include the name, roll and marks of student. Okay, as they have given three different values, name, roll and marks, that's why we are using this structure. It will be easy if we use this structure concept. Okay, so I'll be going to main void main, and I'll be declaring one variable of type structure. So I'll write struct student s. So this s is my variable. Again I'll declare an integer, that is I. Next, what I'll do for file, I'll declare a file pointer star fp. Okay, so next what they have told us to open a file, that is ioe.txt. okay, so fp equals to fopen ioe.txt. okay, I'll open this in write mode, because we have to write the information in this io.txt, so I'll open this in write mode. So again we'll check the condition. If fp equals to null, it is double equals to, so what we'll do, printf file cannot be open. Okay, and we'll exit. Fine. So now what we'll do, we'll read the records of 96 students. Okay, so I'll be doing in second page, so let me clear this. So next what we'll do, we'll for I equals to 0, I less than 96, I plus plus. Okay, so we'll read the record of, what we'll do, we'll write the record of 96 students. So for that we have to read the record of 96 students. So printf student name. Okay, so I'll write enter name. Okay, so this we can read using gex function name. Printf enter roll. Okay, so scanf %g address of s dot roll. Okay, printf enter marks. So again scanf %f. okay, address of s dot marks. Fine. So after reading all this name, roll number and marks for 96 students, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write all this information in our file. Okay, so I'll use this fwrite function for this fwrite. Okay, so you know the syntax of fwrite, I discussed yesterday. So address of s, that is structure, size of structure, and we have a single structure, so 1, and followed by file pointer. Fine. So in this way we'll write this record, structure record, in our file, that is ioe.txt. So next what I'll do, I'll close my file. Okay, so what till now what I did, I opened a file named ioe.txt. I wrote the information of 96 students here. Now I have closed this file. So next part what they have said is, they have told is to open the file, and we have to only print the information of those students whose marks is greater than 40. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll again open the file. Now I'll open the file in read mode, because I have already written the information in my ioe.txt. So I'll open that ioe.txt in read mode. Okay, so fp equals to fopen ioe.txt. I'll open this in read mode. Okay, so again you write the condition, that is null condition. I'm not repeating here, so you write here if fp equals to null, so file cannot be open. So now what I'll do is, I'm going to printf the name, role and marks of student. Okay, I think they have asked only name and roll number of students. So name, roll number of students whose marks is greater than 40. Fine. So I'll use a condition, that is while f read, okay, address of structure, size of structure 1 fp is equals to 1. That is while we are able to read the content of file, till we are able to read the content of file. Okay, what I'll do, I'm going to print it. Okay, so if s dot marks is greater than equal to 40, what I'll do, I'll printf name, name equals to percentage s dot name, comma, and I will printf roll. Okay, so percentage d s dot roll. Fine, in this way. Okay, I hope you understood this. So what I'm doing, I'm using a while condition. So till we are able to read all the content of this file, till this condition is true. Okay, till this condition is true, what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare the marks. That is, if f dot marks is greater than equals to 40, I'm going to print the name and roll number. Okay, and after that I will close my file. Okay, so curly bracket. Fine. So this is also a very good question. Okay, so I think this is the question they have told. We have to just print it. Okay, if you have to write again this content in some other file, so we would have used fwrite function. Okay, so we have to just print it, simply display it, so we'll use printf function. Okay, so this question again they have asked for 8 marks. Fine. So next question is,